Alright guys, so in this video I want to talk about the one question that I always ask myself when I'm doing product research, and this is more than just how many reviews do my competition have, what kind of price point should I be looking for, how many sales do they have. This is the one thing that after all the numbers that I look at from a customer's perspective every single time for every product I'm going to launch, and this can be a very hard determining factor on whether I go for that product or not. So if you're interested to talk about what I'm going to talk about in this video and about what that secret tip is, then please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, smash the bell notification, and leave a comment down below now or at any point in the video or at the end, just any recommendations, any suggestions, any comments on the video itself, anything at all really helps. But without any further ado, let's get into it. So guys, it has started raining as I'm recording this video, so I do apologise if you hear any of that in the background, but what is the one thing that I really think of and is almost a determining factor for me when choosing a product compared to all of the numbers, all of the sales charts and the trends and all of this analytical stuff that kind of goes out the window when I think about this one point from a customer's perspective. And I think all of you should do this, and it applies to some products more than others. Some products that are very generic, it's very easy to achieve this goal, but with other ones that are kind of a bit different, you need to be thinking about this. So if I'm just scrolling through these results here, say this is a product that I'm actually looking for, I think it might be a good opportunity. I haven't even checked the numbers for this product yet, so I have no idea, but what I'm thinking about when I'm scrolling through these listings is not the reviews, not the prices, not any of that, is can I actually stand out in the market for this product? Because almost success with Amazon is kind of almost all about being seen and how much you can draw customers' attention to your listing. Now, that is much easier when you're ranked higher, so it matters about your keywords, your reviews, your sales, your price, all these things matter. That's why we look at those first. But once you're in these positions, if you cannot then draw a customer's attention to your listing and stand out with your logo, with using the real estate of your images, all things I've talked about in past videos, if you cannot stand out once a customer has actually searched and seen your product, then you've already lost. So with a product like this, with these, I think the keyword I searched was pen set. So it's not trying to sell a set of pens here. Every single listing looks different. So I don't see a way with this particular product, there's no way that you're going to differentiate your main image and kind of stand out enough in this kind of market, because every single listing is so different. So you can do loads of different stuff with your main image, and look, every single one of these is kind of drawing my eye. I'm looking at every single one, but it's not like you are selling, in the example the other day, a chopping board. Or for example, if we go ahead and search in here, if we search for a men's razor, some of these are going to jump out more than others because it's a very generic product, and there's things that you can do to hopefully stand out. So this guy over here with the razor and the product packaging next to it and a little attachment here stands out a lot more than this guy, and the people who are using their real estate more often stand out more. So product packaging, separating it all, just spreading it out, making sure you use the real estate of your image is just looking a hell of a lot better. Now this product as well is kind of a bit different. You have loads of different examples, but you've got to think about how can you actually stand out in the market, how can you draw a customer's attention to you when they've got so many other options. And if you cannot see a clear way that you're going to draw a customer's attention compared to your competitors, then it's a real warning sign for you. So this guy here is showing all the different attachments he can use for his razor there. So if we even go ahead and just narrow this down a bit more. So I've searched for electric shaver here, just as I said, just to narrow it down a bit more. And again, this is a very generic product where they all kind of look the same, but people can still do stuff. Like this person here, I've used this example before in my video about increasing the real estate of your main image and taking up all the space you have. These people have used their product packaging to increase their real estate and using it all to draw the customer's attention. So these two people here draw my attention much more than these people on the side because they're just not using the space appropriately. So these two people in the middle, again, drawing my eye more. So with this product, when I'm scrolling through, I'd be looking at these people thinking, how can I actually draw people's attention to my listing rather than theirs? So if my main competitor is this guy here, then I'm going to be thinking about doing something like this guy here, like this guy here. And that's what you want to do. When you're searching for a product, once you've looked at all the numbers, you determined, okay, yes, it is a good product. You want to look at it from a customer's perspective. How can you fit into that market? How can you actually stand out from your competition and make sure that the customer looks at your listing and clicks on yours first? Because when we're scrolling through, everyone does it. You're looking at the picture. You're not scrolling through looking and thinking, okay, $34.99, $54.99, $24.99. You're not just looking at that number and absolutely nothing else, okay? You're looking at the pictures and going down from there. Okay, so picture, Philips, title, reviews, price. It literally funnels down in the order that most people will look at it. Some people might go picture, price, reviews, or picture, reviews, price. But anyway, it's always going to be the picture first. You don't just go through and think, okay, £8, £10, £9, £4, 10 reviews, 3 reviews. You don't even know what you're looking at. You immediately look at the picture. So if the picture doesn't draw your eye, you have already lost. So when you're looking at a product that you want to go for, you need to be looking at your competition and thinking, can I stand out? Can I make better images than them that are going to draw customers' attention? Are they taking advantage of their product currently? Is anyone really maximizing their real estate that they're giving for their main image? Or can I go in and do that and be better and get the customer's attention? So this is something you really need to be thinking about when you're doing your product research. Can you stand out? And if not, that can be a worrying sign if you cannot stand out among your competitors, because when a customer's scrolling, why would they look at your listing if everyone is standing out, everyone is big and bold, and there's no room for you to look different? Why are they going to click on your listing over anyone else's? And that is kind of a worrying point for you that you need to think about and overcome before you decide to go for a product. So if you're looking to sell on Amazon FBA in the UK and you want a program that shows you absolutely everything from A to Z with personal support, then check out the AZ Academy, the first thing in the description. And with all that said, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, leave a comment down below with any thoughts, suggestions, absolutely anything. I really do appreciate it, I promise. But with all that said, I'll see you in the next video.